Multiple blows to the face and head. That's what the Kent County Medical Examiner says killed 56-year-old John Dollinger. His body was found in his Northeast Grand Rapids condominium Wednesday night by his longtime girlfriend. And tonight, Grand Rapids police say this wasn't any random crime. 24-Hour News 8 Steve Kelso's been following the story, and he's live in studio control.
Hey, good evening, Brian. Sue. Today I spoke with a longtime friend of John Dollinger's who tells me the victim's friends, families, and loved ones are in an absolute state of shock tonight. And now there is a substantial reward being offered.
It is a very big shock, obviously.
Jim Nichols says for the better part of the last decade, he has been blessed to know John Dollinger. Today, he remembered time spent at the Blythefield Country Club.
That was the love of John's life. And he was the most out there person at the country club. Everybody loved John.
And that's just one of the reasons he finds it so hard to believe that anyone would want John Dollinger dead. Nichols said Dollinger was a born salesman. We have learned that after selling medical equipment for years, Dollinger formed his own firm, the Dollinger Group, LLC. The state of Michigan endorsed the company Monday, just 2 days before his death. Police say today his murder was not a random act. But so far, police have offered no information on suspects or motive, and no one has been charged. Jim Nichols would like to change that.
There is a substantial reward leading up to the capture of the individual that perpetrated this crime on John Dollinger. And the reward is from an anonymous donor, a very close friend of John's. And it is extremely important that you, the public, who may have seen anything at all, driving on the street, walking in the neighborhood, anything that looks suspicious, to please contact the hotline and provide that information.
That hotline he speaks of is, of course, Silent Observer. We have that number for you at woodtv.com. That reward is in the process of being set up through that agency. John Dollinger may have had a connection to one of our state's most famous families. Dollinger's father claimed that he was an illegitimate son of Henry Ford. In the 1980s, he published a book about that story. It is a story the Ford family has always denied. Live in studio control, Steve Kelso, 24-Hour News 8.